Hi there, David Guerra. I'm the author of The Walking Leader. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And, well, we're back here for the Walking Leader Leadership Minute, and it's time for the third one, and let's get started on this one. Are leaders made or born? Well, there are two trains of thought when it comes to leaders. Some believe leaders are naturally born, and others believe that leaders are made. Personally, I believe in both. Everyone is born with leadership ability. There is nothing, everybody has it. It's what happens in life that will either suppress or enhance that leadership ability. And really, there's nothing we can do about it. At some point, something's going to happen, and either we step up or we just step aside. And that's not a good thing. But whatever the cause is, whatever your situation is, leaders can always be cultivated. They can always be grown, and they can be taught to step up and assume the position of leadership, and people must be taught and truly understand that to become leaders, they must become followers first. That's why when somebody enters the military, they don't step into the position of Army Chief of Staff. No, they're young platoon leaders, straight out of college, go to officer candidate school, and then they go and lead a small group of men, 30 men, a small platoon, and then they start working their way up the ranks. Entry level, private enlisted in the military. Well, he doesn't become Sergeant Major of the Army overnight. He's got to work for it. He's got to become the private, then he's got to become the specialist, then he's got to become the sergeant, then the first sergeant, and so on. Platoon sergeant, first sergeant, and so on up to Sergeant Major of the Army. It's not done overnight. So nobody assumes a leadership position. You have to be a follower. All privates have to follow somebody. All specialists have to follow somebody. All sergeants have to follow, and so on and so on. So again, it doesn't matter. Everybody must be a follower in order to become a great leader. This is when finding a good mentor or two will help greatly. Because again, you want mentors. You want somebody who's going to guide you and steer you down the path that you want to go down. But you have to take the initiative. And this is without fail. You must continue to take the initiative and work to becoming a great follower and a great leader. There's really no other way around it. You just don't move up into leadership position. You have to work it. And again, so while we're born with it, it must be continually worked on to make that leadership skill and abilities and anything else better and better and better than it was yesterday. So, yes, they're born and they're made, but they're born first, and then they're made, or they're refined, or they're cultivated, or they're groomed. But yes, I believe in both trains of thought. So listen, that's the Walking Leader Leadership Minute. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm David Guerra. Follow me on Twitter at Dave Guerra, and drop me an email, david@daveguerra.com, and tell me what you think. Until next time, thank you. Okay.